This is when Batman and Spider-Man joined forces to battle and defeat Carnage and the Joker in this crossover, which was published in 1995. The story opens with Peter Parker having a nightmare where he sees that killer shooting his beloved Uncle Ben. The killer turns out to be the Joker in his dream. The same goes with Bruce Wayne having another nightmare where he witnessed the death of his beloved parents as a kid. The killer is revealed to be no one but Carnage. In Ravencroft Institute, Spider-Man is invited by Dr. Ashley Kafka to oversee her attempts to cure Carnage from his mental condition. Despite the containment system, Carnage breaks free and briefly battles Spider-Man, but he is stunned and reverted back to Cletus Cassidy by the guards' microwave guns. Dr. Kafka is confused to how Carnage was able to resist the intense heat from his prison that should neutralize the symbiote, believing that the only way to stop the symbiote is through Cassidy's mind. Spider-Man and Kafka are then greeted by Cassandra Breyer, a psychologist appointed to deal with psychos such as Cassidy. Her solution to his condition is to insert a biotechnic computer chip into his body to control him. However, Dr. Kafka and Spider-Man did not agree and thought this was an unethical method, but were eventually convinced that it was the only way to put an end to Carnage massacres. Meanwhile, in Gotham City, Batman stops the Joker from unleashing the Joker venom-infected bats. Later at Arkham Asylum, Breyer and Dr. Kafka are viewing the security footage of an imprisoned Joker from Dr. Arkham's office. Breyer talks about using her chip to solve Joker's madness. Dr. Arkham is unsure of her method, but is convinced when she shows a timid Cassidy in handcuffs. She explains that the chip not only calmed his aggression, but subjugated the symbiote into a state of dormancy. The Joker is implanted with the chip and is displayed along with Cassidy in a press conference. Afterwards, they are both escorted through Gotham. The driver is uneasy at having two dangerous criminals unguarded. Breyer assures him that the two are no longer the men they once were. Suddenly, the driver is impaled by Carnage. The symbiote says that the chip is useless and that it has been waiting for the right moment to explode. Carnage holds both Joker and Breyer hostages. A guard then reveals himself to be Batman. I remember the first time I read the story, I thought it was stupid to show Bruce in the Batman suit perfectly disguising as an ordinary man, and thought how did he manage to cover the mask's pointed ears? Anyway, Spider-Man appears and saves Breyer. They attack Carnage, but he escapes along with the Joker by shooting shards at the guards. Later, Batman tells Spider-Man to stop helping and leave the city. Spider-Man tries to explain that he only wants to help, but Batman says that he does not need help and then leaves. At a warehouse, Carnage destroys the chip within the Joker, allowing him to be who he was again. Then they both agree to work together. In Joker's hideout in an abandoned theater, he explains his plan of implanting his virus in hundreds of Joker toys that will be given to the kids on Christmas. Carnage argues that the plan is stupid and that he prefers mass murdering people. The Joker decides that teaming up with Carnage was wrong. He makes his leave, then he destroys the whole place while Carnage is still inside. Meanwhile, Batman apologizes to Spider-Man for denying his help. The two manage to track Carnage's location through a remnant of his chip by tracking its frequency. They discover the body of Carnage, but it proves to be a trap, as Carnage grabs hold of Batman. As Carnage is about to finish Batman, the Joker interrupts and tells Carnage to back off from killing Batman, as he is the only one who has the right to kill him. Joker reveals a toy containing the deadly virus, announcing his plans to unleash it immediately. Shockingly enough, Carnage shows fear of getting killed by the virus, giving Batman the edge. Spider-Man then snatches the toy from the Joker, as Batman subdues the weak-minded Carnage into submission, forcing him to revert back to Cassidy. Spider-Man tracks down the Joker and grabs hold of him, and threatens to kill him, which delights the Joker. Spider-Man, however, relents, releasing him and then taking him down with a punch. With the defeat of both Carnage and the Joker, Batman and Spider-Man thank each other with a handshake. Spider-Man swings off, returning to New York as Batman watches over Gotham. Do you think it's legit for Batman to take down Carnage that easy? And why would Carnage be afraid of getting killed in the first place? Let me know what you think about this story, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.